to WCTV's fall sports coverage of Wilmington Wildcat girls soccer. We're coming to you live from Alumni Stadium here at Wilmington High School for tonight's match between Lexington and your Wilmington Wildcats. Today, Monday, October 3rd, with a special thanks to the Collins family, whose generous donation is bringing you this live broadcast. The Cats come into today's game at a 3-3-2 record, coming off a difficult 1-1 tie versus Burlington, where Burlington scored late, a little bit late in the time too, and I think the referee screwed that baby up. And a thrilling 3-2 victory over previous unbeaten Melrose. Lexington enters this Middlesex League matchup 5-2-1. This is the first and only meeting between these two teams. Sue Hendy leads the Wildcats. Lexington is coached by Josh Seidman and assisted by a former Wildcat, Adriana Kippenberger. The Cats are pushing towards a state tournament berth. As of Friday the 30th, they were ranked 10th. The top 32 teams make the tournament. This is a big game because it's against a Division I opponent. It will also help with our power ranking. It's a beautiful evening for soccer if you like 50 degrees and partly cloudy skies with possible rain and light winds, but it is a great night to go live. I'm going to turn it over to my the main man, Mike Mercier, and he will fill us in on all the other things that I don't know about.
All right, thank you, Jim. Welcome all to Alumni Stadium. About ready to have kickoff here just after 7 o'clock. Like as Jim said, a beautiful night. Want to thank Mike McGilligott on the camera and a bunch of, we just lost, there we go, now we got the volume. WCTV personnel, we got Sam Perkins, George Cox. George and Frank did an awesome job setting up tonight. And want to thank Will Matavo the other night and Nick Filchner for doing a great highlight. So right now we got the PA announcing going.
Just a quick update on the highlight package. That's on WCTV.org, video on demand. And if you want to get a shot at seeing that, that'll be up in front of the paywall, just like tonight's game is. Again, thanks to the Collins family for the generous donation. If we have anybody out in land listening, and you want to see boys soccer, girls hockey, field hockey, volleyball, football, a little bit of generous donation will get me in this booth like on these nights as well. Get Frank here. Frank Messer doing a great job getting us set up. Special thanks to George Cox, who actually helped us to go live. So there's a whole lot of fun stuff available to everybody, and we look forward to bringing you tonight's exciting Lexington-Wilmington soccer game.
That sounds good. So the Wildcats come in with a kind of a newfound offense this year with 8 different goal scorers, which is awesome to see, including a couple of freshmen. So right now we have the starting alignment.
Number 2, Sophie Coe.
Not sure you'll be able to hear that, but so scoring for the Wilmington Wildcats, we have 3 girls with the triple: Kate McDonald, Molly McDonald, and Allie Ganley, each with 3 goals. Then we have Ella Wingate with 2. Then Erin McCarthy, Ariana Cook, Jill Collins, and Julia Archer, all with 1. So out of those 8 players, there's only 1 senior, Ella Wingate, with the 2 goals out of the team's 15. And in net, Ashley Mercier's anchored it along with Nicole Morello, and they've been very stubborn and a brick wall back there, and only allowed 11, with 1 being on a penalty kick. So as usual, the Wildcats start with a solid back line. So we have we're going to have Emily Grace back there, Cameron Forsythe, Cassidy Smith, and solid in the middle, Colleen Baldy, for our 4 backers.
The head coach for Lexington is Josh Seidman.
So Lexington has just been announced, and here comes your Wilmington Wildcats.
Wilmington Wildcats. Number 24, Colleen Baldy. Number 5, Jess Collins.
Jess Collins, number 5, Colleen Baldy, number 24.
Number 4, Cam Forsythe.
Number 4, Cam Forsythe.
Number 17, Cassidy Smith.
Number 17, Cassidy Smith.
Number 22, Ella Wingate.
Ella Wingate, number 22.
Number 7, Allie Ganley.
Number 7, Allie Ganley.
Number 6, Emily Grace.
Emily Grace on the back line, number 6.
Number 23, Molly McDonald.
Usually on left forward, Molly McDonald, number 23, junior.
Number 1, at goalie, Ashley Mercier.
Number 1, junior netminder, Ashley Mercier.
Number 3, Jill Collins.
Number 3, sophomore, Jill Collins.
And number 2, Kate McDonald.
Number 2, Kate McDonald, younger sister of Molly.
Freshman.
And just a freshman.
The head coach for Wilmington is Sue Henny.
And Coach Sue Hendy.
Time, we ask you to stand, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of the national anthem.
We're going to have the national anthem. Not sure we can hear that.
Okay, so we're back here live at Alumni Stadium on this Monday, October 3rd, for live girls soccer action, Wilmington versus Lexington, the Wildcats versus the Minutemen. Cats coming in as a Freedom Division member, and the Liberty Division, which is the bigger division. Lexington, like I said earlier in the intro, it's a good opportunity for them to pick up some valuable points as far as the state is concerned. Being ranked 10th almost gets you into the realm of a first round home playoff game, which would be very important as well. They've been playing, Mike, they've been playing relatively well over the last 3 or 4 games. They had a little bit of a slow start and really started to play much better.
Oh, absolutely. And the offense is taking just a couple games to get going. I'm just looking at the scores in the beginning. We started with 2-2 against Reading. And then we played Winchester and Arlington, which are very, very tough teams. But in the big picture, with the power rankings, that helped out. We lost both games, but only by 1 goal. And then they came back against Wakefield Strong, 5-0. And just the last couple. The other night, as Jim was mentioning, I won't go into it because I was there. So, and I do I do officiate hockey. So, but I've never seen them add so much time for no reason. But we'll leave it for the MIAA to investigate that. So we're about ready to kick off. Your Wilmington Wildcats are in the home blue. Lexington, Jim, are the Lexington Minute?
They're the Minutemen, and you know what? I was just talking to Jamie Pote, our esteemed reporter, sports editor of the Town Crier. He said the AP guide says you just call them Lexington, no Minutemen, Minutewomen, no Lady Cats, we'll call them Lexington.
Lexington.
We're going to take our advice from Jamie, who's in the booth next to us.
Makes our job easier. So,
yes,
the Wilmington Wildcats against the Lexington.
We'll call them the Minutemen. That's fine. We'll call us the Cats, and we'll call them the Lexington people. No, it's a good opportunity for, like I said, for the Cats. They played well. They played well here at home as well. It's going to be an interesting night if the rain. Hopefully, the rain will hold off. They played really, like I said. I think we said last game the defense has been very, very solid. So, in front of Ashley Mercier, the defense has been really solid, and they're starting to kick up some of the offense. I guess this is a good challenge for them. As Lexington's meeting a little bit too long there, I think, in the center of the field, getting ready for a break.
Here they come. Yes, the Wilmington Wildcats middies have done an awesome job from going from if Ashley, our netminder, makes a save, then she hasn't been able to do any distribution passes this year. Everything's been a punt, so it's usually towards those middies, and to control that and then get the ball moving towards the other net's been huge, and the girls have been doing a nice job on that. And we're underway, 7:10 on Monday, October 3rd. Lexington in their own zone, going to pass it back and forth. Again, we just got the roster.
Oh, nice steal.
Nice steal. We got Kate McDonald going to go over there flying. Nice shot, right, and the goalie scoops it up.
Again, mistake there by Lexington defense with a turnover, and Kate McDonald did what you're supposed to do, put that ball on the net. Looks like they're going to play a 4-3-3 as well as the Cats are.
Yeah, they had 3 straight across the front. They're 3 middies. Colleen Bally is going to roll out for a Lexington throw-in. And Wilmington's keeping a nice tight back line there. Got number 6, number 23 on Lexington. As I said, we're just getting, nice throw in. There, Cassidy Smith going to boot it for a Lexington corner kick.
So first set piece of the game for us, Mike, and see how they decide to play it and how Wilmington decides to defend it. Usually the first 5 or 6 minutes, everybody's feeling out each other. Now we got a shot on that on ours and a corner kick on theirs, way down in the dark corner.
We have a mess in front of the net. That's unusual. Most teams have done the run-in, attack it, but maybe this girl, now they've run back out. And let's see who.
That'll be off of the Wilmington defender.
Yep. So they're going to try it again. Or nope. Yes, the Lexington is going to go to plan B. Yeah, so here comes the kick. I cannot see the number. Oh, it looks like a nice kick. And that should be a goal kick.
If that's what it looks like.
And the referee is pointing to the 6-yard line. So Colleen Baldy's going to take that and send it out. The middies and the forwards heading up. Molly McDonald on the near side, left forward. Kate on the further side, and Allie Ganley in the striker position.
So the Cats survived the early 2 set pieces. Terrific. That looked like it was a handball. And they missed that call there.
I saw that too, but we always talk about the yellow, the guys in the yellow.
It's easy for us to see it up here.
I did 6 games this weekend hockey, and I did hear a few complaints, but not too bad. It's hard to see everything, but so we got there's Jill Collins. We'll try to get. I apologize. I had a lot of trouble the other night getting Jess and Jill mixed up.
Easy to do since they both start with J's. They almost look similar.
And they're both middies right next to each other.
Right.
Well, and they got Ella usually in the middle between them. So Lexington moving up right at midfield. Good pressure by Jill. Pass out. That's going to scoot out. Or is that going to? Oh, nice hustle, number 19. Got Emily Grace going to toss that in. We just passed the 37 minutes, 3 minutes into the game. And we do have the scoreboard working tonight. Again, thanks to Frank and George. I arrived here about 5:45, and basically everything was ready an hour and 15 minutes before game time. So we appreciate their help.
We won't tell everybody what time I arrived, Mike. I was casually late at 7:15. So.
And Mike McGilligot on camera was all set, ready to go. So hopefully we'll have a fun evening tonight. We can come out with a Wildcat victory.
Okay, Lexington controlling pace of play right now, controlling the middle. Cats will let them do that as long as they don't get any good offensive pressure.
Oh, a nice ball by Lexington, but Cameron Forsythe stands that up. Oh, and they gained it back. It's hard to see. You think they're out of line, but this 60-yard wide field is deceiving. Again, we don't have numbers. We just gained them, but by the time we get the number and the name together, so I apologize for that. But hopefully even Lexington people will be able to watch us, and they know who's out there.
It's tough, Mike, with 11. Ooh, that'll be a foul on the Cats.
It's going to be a kick. Hopefully they bring it back to about the 40-yard line, which was where the foul occurred.
Good aggressive play, though. That's what you want to see by Smith.
Yeah.
And just, again, make them have to work. Don't give them anything easy. Sit back and trust your defense and your goaltender.
So as Jim said, we survived the initial first 2 set plays from the, I don't know if I'd call this a real threatening set piece, but anytime you got a kick. But nice play. I think that's Jill going to send that up. Lexington sends it right back. Nice play by Cassidy, I believe, number 17, yes. Over to Molly McDonald. Hopefully we'll see some of that speed that she has in as we talk, and here she goes. Nice cross. Just scoots to the left of Jess Collins. Now Jess back in there. Nice recovery. Dribbling up the left side, the near side. Oh, trying to get over to Molly.
Okay, you like to see good offensive pressure. You want to put pressure on their goalie as early as you can. Kate turned the corner, tried to center that pass, and again, there were like 3 white defenders back there, 3 Lexington defenders.
Okay, hopefully then, we were hoping for a little our own corner kick. We had quite a few the other night, and We've scored once this year, a little kick out on Jill Collins, Lexington throwing. We're going to have the first substitution by Lexington tonight. Just almost 6 minutes into the game. Again, it's nice to have the score banner at the bottom of your screen. I think it's at the bottom of this TV screen.
It is.
I don't know if it reverses. It's at the bottom of our screen, so.
It is at the bottom, Mike.
So.
And if it's not at the bottom, somebody's going to call and say, hey, it's not at the bottom. This is just generally how it works.
Okay, Jim's number is 97.
Yeah, 5. No, it's.
No, mine's not. Okay, they got the throw-in. Emily Grace thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a Wilmington throw-in, but it was off a body part. So
8675309. That's my number.
Actually, my daughter. So Jim sub teaching today for my daughter Ashley Mercier, the netminder, and she kind of enjoyed that. And in fact, she got a kick out of the other night. Me and Jim were talking about winter soccer, winter ball, and he goes, "What's the differences?" And I kind of alluded to the fact that we use a size 5 ball. It's even the Premier League in England uses that. So, but in winter ball, you use a size 10 out in the snow.
That's trouble.
Let's see if Ashley's going to be able to come out and kick it. Nope, perfect. It rolled fast enough.
Really good defensive play there, too, to cut the opponent off. That's
yeah, I'd love to see that. I'm sure Coach does, too.
Emily Grace did a great job cutting the angle.
Yes.
Sort of
Give
like
Ashley a little more time.
Correct. Put the body, cut the angle, avoid the shot, let the goaltender pick it up smooth.
But that would be interesting. I think winter ball, you would have to go with a larger size, though, for the. It depends on pack snow or kind of like skiing.
We'll put skates on them, too.
Yeah.
Snowshoes.
So it looks like, what do we got going on the sideline here? Wilmington, the Wildcats throwing in.
But to see if Lexington doesn't look big size-wise. I mean,
no.
The Melrose was a bigger team. First half of that Melrose, they were physical with us.
Yep.
Looks like it's going to be more of a speed game. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams react to that type of game. Because Wilmington's been aggressive defensively, so.
Yeah, the other night they did an awesome job as they really worked hard for the victory, and probably a little push there, so we're going to have a free kick for Wilmington. Colleen Baldy's going to take that, going to send that up probably 30 yards. 10, 20, about 23 yards on that kick. Ella Wingate, it was a great team bonding experience last Thursday night. Coach Hendy organized something at Boston College. Her former player and Ella's older sister, Olivia Wingate, plays for Notre Dame. And they played BC, Boston College, at Boston College. And it was quite the...
Mike, did you go?
I was not invited.
Uninvited? I saw that they were on TV, too, on one of the ESPN Plus shows.
Oh, it was?
I saw some.
I was trying to find that.
A couple of them were on. They did telecast that game.
All I saw was Wake Forest against somebody like Northeastern or something. But Ashley said it was varsity and JV. Maybe 3/4 of the team were able to go. So that was quite the experience for them. And Olivia did come through with a goal the second, and the Irish, I believe, won 3-0 or 3-1. I know they had 3 goals. So Lexington is usually a very talented skill-wise, as you can see on your screen. Yes. Their pass is very accurate, crisp. But right now it's 9.5 minutes into the game. Here we go. That was Jess?
Yeah, Jess is 5, Jill is 3.
Yeah,
I have to figure that out now.
Yeah, don't get any bad habits from me, because I've almost called them all right tonight so far. Lexington with some nice speed, but there's Cameron.
Mike, I'm lucky with Jess. She's played on the varsity basketball team, so I reckon it's easy for me to pick her up from up here because I've seen her play basketball all those years. So I do have the benefit of that.
So again, I want to thank Mike Gilligot on camera here. Me and Jim up here in the cozy booth. Actually, our windows are open, but there's no breeze. I see that most parents have winter jackets on, so it's kind of scary for October 3rd. But I'm looking at our TV monitor here. It's a great picture. Mike's doing an awesome job. Crystal clear, right on the ball. So thank you, Mike.
Good pressure there by Ganley to at least force the goal kick and force two defenders come over and defend her. It's something to try to remember as we move forward here in the ball game.
So again, we always talk about it. Any sport, that first goal is huge, and it was the other night. I mean, they happened to score at Burlington tied it, but Wilmington did an awesome job. Burlington was very, very strong. We controlled the action, but there's Cassidy Smith just to be able to tap it out, get reset on it.
The smart play again.
Yes.
The defenders making smart plays. Like we had Emily Grace cutting the other girl off from the angle,
Yep.
and there you have Cassidy Smith kicking out of bounds. Let them reset. Don't give them an opportunity. So that's going to be an easy save.
Ashley Mercier scoops that up. 28-45 remaining in the first half. Again, the Collins family, Jim's alluded to that in his opening statement there. This would not be, we would be, like last year, we were, Ashley Mercier going to hustle out there. Good play, would love that.
Yeah, we'd probably be just on tape.
Yep.
Last year. It's good. It's a nice thing, and one of the things you really want to give high school athletes is an opportunity to be seen. And about 10 years from now, they'll be watching this on the tape, and they'll chuckle at the two old guys talking about soccer.
Yeah, I mean, last year we did about, I don't know about 12 games, but we actually ended up doing probably 10 plus, and both playoff games. The Wildcats had one home game. I'm drawing a blank right now, which isn't a shocker. All right, well, let's go with this live action here. Ashley did not touch that. It should be a goal kick.
And that's what they're calling that.
So, but Ashley had the angle.
I was going to say the same thing. We have a great angle from up here.
Yep.
She saw the angle. Now, if that girl had gone short side up high, it might have been different. But she tried to sneak it by the. And it seems that as I watch from up here, they love to go to the wide side top shelf.
Yep,
because they figure they must have a little bit of better angle that way. And Ashley had that cut off really well, though. Didn't touch it, kept it in play.
So like we were alluding to the coverage we had last year, and with the two playoff games, the first game the Wildcats ended up winning 6-0. It was a Worcester area team. I'm drawing a blank on. I almost thought it was a Catholic school as well, but I'm not. But maybe someone can call me at Jim's number, and let's get it out of there. There we go.
Too cold for me that game.
No, it was a real nice night. But then when they went down to Silver Lake, which if anybody knows where Silver Lake Regional High School is, down in the middle of nowhere, next to nowhere.
It's down Kingston way, right?
Yes.
Kingston,
I forget how many.
Big school.
Emily Gray's going to poke that out so they don't have a corner.
Again, they continually, like I said, they're playing very good thinking persons soccer here. Don't get in trouble. Just put it out of bounds. Let them re-inbound. Mm-hmm. Again, don't keep it away from the goal area. And you, especially with the team as technically sound as Lexington looks like early on, there's a shot. That's a nice play.
Nice play by Colleen Baldy to boot it out of there. Right now, Lexington's have us, I don't know about on our heels, but they're definitely carrying the position.
But again, Allie Ganley there again with a really good aggressive play to the ball, slowed down Lexington's attack, and now they're playing in the midfield.
They're trying to switch fields. They did. That was a nice pass. Oh, Jill Collins, but Lexington. Oh, Ashley's going to pick that up on the second bounce. Nice play. 25-45 remaining in the first half.
Most of the action down in the Lexington offensive end. Again, it's one of the strengths of the Wildcats girls soccer is their defense. So they're standing up to this. And like I said, I think, Mike, it's really important what you had said. They're technically sound. So the Cats are going to have to play a good technically sound game. And I'd like to get some more scoring opportunities, but it might be difficult.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the Lexington keeper she's touched the ball once, maybe, right?
That's a push. She got away with that.
Here we go.
Hands extended.
So let's see. Is that Jill? No, that's Kate over here. So I'm just going to ask Mike McGilligot if he sees a sub come in. I'm going to have him raise his left hand because I noticed the other night broadcasting, I missed a few substitutes like Erin McCarthy. I missed that. She's in. I didn't see her come in. So if anybody notices that, just bring it because unfortunately we only have two mics available here tonight. And that's not me, myself, and Mike McGilligot, actually two microphones. So sorry about that. So Mike McGilligot's mic is not working. We only have two ports available on the camera. So if anyone sees a substitution coming in, we'd like to get everyone's Wilmington names anyways in there. Aaron McCarthy with the shoes stands out, so that's usually obvious. It took me a few seconds to see that. She probably came in for Ella Wingate, I believe. That's a typical substitution.
And Ganley really hustling over to the far side, forcing Lexington defense to make a play. We haven't got the ball to the net, but at least we were forcing them to make a play.
Well, I guess we had one shot. It was Kate McDonald. It was not a challenging shot, but it was it was something. Something to build on.
Just to remind you, it is if you're watching us live on WCTV, it's Monday, October 3rd. If you're watching us on tape, of course, we're not live, but we are coming to you live from Alumni Stadium here at Wilmington High School, thanks to a generous donation of the Collins family.
So Lexington gains control. They're very good at ball control. But Wilmington, as Jim was talking about, that's going to roll out, so it's going to be an Emily Grace throw-in.
Like I said, I think just by watching, the strength of the Cats is really their back line and keeping the ball away from the goaltender, and that's going to be important here as Lexington seems to be able to control the tempo and the pace of the game with their skills, passing skills. It's going to be
nice hustle by Aaron McCarthy to make her go wide. But nice crisp passes by Lexington, kind of the theme of this first 17 minutes. Lexington taking it up deep. Nice hustle by Jill Collins, getting back to cover up for Emily Grace. Nice teamwork there.
Again, it is part of the defensive play to knock that ball out of bounds. It's not like they can't control it. The purpose of that is to slow down the offensive attack. So that is part of the game plan here for the Cats defensively.
Yeah, especially deep in. They want to reset. I mean, if you try to play the ball and you lose it, you might be by yourself.
And like I said, it's not that they don't know how to handle that ball. It's just that is a better defensive play.
So Lexington brings in one. Wilmington Wildcats will remain the same. I believe we've only had one substitution at this almost 18-minute into the first. I would imagine we're going to have a few here soon. That's they got a lot of running, a lot of pressure.
Correct.
These first 18 minutes. A lot of midfield action, but Lexington's been controlling the midfield action. There's Cameron Forsythe on the far side.
And Lexington has really taken away the speed of our front, our forwards. You know, the two McDonald's and Ganley really haven't really been able to utilize the speed aspect of their game.
Yes.
Which really was we saw against the last two teams.
Yeah, very evident with Melrose and let's see, that's a Wilmington Wildcat.
And Burlington.
And just mentioning Molly McDonald is a member of the 4x100 Wilmington Wildcats record-setting 4x100 track team. I wish I didn't. I had the time written down somewhere, but they said it. Molly McDonald, Maddie Mullis, Allie Doherty, and Emily Doherty set the record last spring.
Here we go.
Maybe I can have Melissa Doherty should be listening to this broadcast. So Melissa, if you know the time, go ahead and text it to me, and I can get that time on to recognize that great accomplishment. Well, Lexington, no, but she takes it back. No rush. They've been controlling. Well, nice change in the field. But Emily Grace. Nope. They're waiting for each other there. Here we go. We got Jess coming up the middle, trying to get through. Molly McDonald using her speed.
Stays in play.
Oh.
He called that out? I think the ref called that out.
Yep.
I thought the line was in.
He has to see space between the ball, and the ball can go out, but if it's touching it, it has to be completely. But he's right on the line.
I guess
he can see better than I can. Even if I disagree with the call, it doesn't do any good.
Substitute coming in. So
let's see. Allie Ganley went out, so I would believe it's Julia Archer. That's another.
Yep.
It's been very well played. Julia Archer scored the other night on an awesome play from our cameraman, his daughter, Allie McGilligot. Wanted to give her credit the other night, but then after Julia scored the goal, they're all bunched up, so I lost the number on the assist. But then when I watched the replay of it, it was a great drop-in pass, and then Julia Archer, as Jim said the other night, how the patience, and she settled it down, and instead of just wildly shooting it. Usually they always get up in the air, but she saw the goalie was standing, and they rarely kick it flat on the ground, and she just do it buried to the left of the goalie, our right, and did an awesome job.
Yeah, both the last 2 goals that the Cats scored in that game against Melrose, the offensive player settled it down and made the right decision. Didn't rush the shot.
Yep. Yeah, Jill Collins right before that. She was almost falling down. I watched the replay of that, and then there's hopefully many of you see. If you go on the WCT website, the links to the YouTube channel, plus it's going to be replayed you'll have to check your cable supplier's number, but
it's also, Mike, on the video on demand.
Yep.
If you hit that slot, video on demand, it should be on the recent broadcasts or the Wildcat TV. They'll have that. That's at the bottom of the page.
I know they did share. The WCTV did an awesome job with a highlight reel, about 5 minutes, maybe about 5 minutes long, but it included all 3 of the goals against Melrose in that 3-2 victory. And if you watch anything, watch that, and really appreciate the skill level of these girls this year.
Got to keep away. We're going to have another sub is coming in, Mike, just so you know.
Oh, nice play, Cassidy Smith. Real nice play.
Again, I would say about 85% of the play has been in the midfield, which benefits the Cats. The team was a little more technical and better skilled, most likely Lexington is, being from a larger school, drawing from a larger pool of players. So it's good to keep it in here. Maybe you get 1 or 2 counters or 1 or 2 breaks and get a good shot on net and take a lead.
So it looks like Jess Collins went out for Allie McGilligot, number 20, just a freshman and the daughter of our cameraman. So we had a midi for a midi there. So we've had a couple of substitutions. Back, Molly trying to do a little pressure. Oh, nice steal.
Jill
Collins.
Turn the corner.
Nice pass through Julie Archer. Oh, nice.
Wide.
That is prime Julia Archer territory right there. She has some of the best. While Molly McDonald probably has the best left foot kick, some of the best just footwork skill is Julia Archer.
That was all set up, though, by the outstanding play by Jill Collins.
Yes, yep, it started it.
Kept it going and got her the open look.
That's how you get the goals, is not just a spectacular ending. You need those 2 or 3 plays right before that, which sometimes get overlooked, as I did on the Allie McGilligot pass to Julia. We didn't miss it. We called it during the game, but then we missed the number. So that's stuff you need. Sometimes it's a save way back, and last year we did it many times up to our defense and then up to our middies. So a lot of stuff you'll miss on that final, like the Molly McDonald goal, which was you really got to see it to believe it. We saw, me and Jim, from our angle, it's exactly opposite what you see on the reel, because it was probably Will was down there maybe.
Correct.
Filming that highlight reel, and that was impressive goal. The goalie did everything she could. She was probably 5 yards off her line, which she had to be, because Molly was about 25 yards away. So you don't want to be on the line because you lose your angle. So just an impressive shot. You got to see it, really.
Coach Turner will be looking at her to kick extra points for him before we know it.
Yeah, it was nice.
Again, in the offensive end.
Kate McDonald battling for it, but looks like it's going to be a Lexington throw-in deep in the zone. We're just under 16 minutes remaining in the first half on really a gorgeous night. Don't want to jinx any drifting rain coming through,
and we cannot complain about the score either, because the Cats are withstanding this pressure. Here we go offensively.
Yep, Wildcats, we all know, is a Division II team. Compete very well against Division I teams, but that being said, we're a very small
Division II team.
Yeah.
This is true. Good speed. Good.
No, all right, we'll take that. Nice play, Ashley Mercier. I always see it. I never say anything to her, because what she sees, I don't see. So
she took a risk there, though, and it got us on the offensive end.
Yeah, hopefully her and Colleen Baldy were communicating, and just, Colleen says, I'll take the player, like Emily Grace did earlier.
McDonald sisters and Archer trying to get some offense going. Again, good force up, good play by Forsyth just to come up and at least stop the rush and get the ball in play for the Cats. A little bit of a change in momentum here. You can say, no, I'll jinx us, but plays being a little more on the left side of the field.
Well, you get those kind of fresh legs, and we've had 3 substitutions. It took like about 15 minutes. Now we're 25 minutes already, so both teams have probably substitute 3 or 4 players. So You can't have the players running all 80 minutes.
Oh, there we go.
Julia Archer, nice work.
She got a molly there.
Nice. Just Lexington did a nice job just tag teaming on her with 2-3 players on her.
Oh, somebody gets knocked down big time over here.
It looks like
a Lexington player.
Looks like we knocked him down. So
Kate McDonald with an aggressive play on the other side. Just under 14 minutes to play. As you can see, you're right, Mike. We do have the clock and we have the score. So one thing we don't have to worry about is giving you the down and distance, down and score, all that fun stuff, which actually makes it easier on us. Like I said, we are live here on a Monday night, Wildcat Girls Soccer. This is our second live broadcast of the year. There's a little trip there that's going to be called on the Cat defender.
I don't know. I thought she got all ball, but the referee's about 10 yards and we're about 60 yards, 70 yards maybe away. So they got a little better view. A nice boot. Colleen Baldy going to go back for it. And going to be a throw in deep in the Wildcat zone. And we got a sub on each team coming in. That might be Allie Ganley with those pink-red shoes coming back for...
Yep.
Is Julia? No.
Archer's stepping out, I think.
No, Julia's staying in. That might be Kate. Kate number 2. Kate McDonald's going out. So Julia's probably going to the right forward. Yeah.
I'm going to have to ask the AD, Mr. Dennis Ingram, why they have soccer lined up, why the benches are on that side, not on our side. It'd be a lot easier if it was on our side. We could see everything.
Yeah. Last year we did. It was all right in front of us. Must be something with the track.
Coach doesn't want to listen to the parents. That's probably what it is.
Well, from what I've seen, and like I said, officiating hockey, I think for the most part, at least girls soccer is what I've witnessed. The parents are pretty well behaved.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody disagrees now and then, and
right.
But
have you ever done a field hockey game?
I have not.
They get a little. They were a little rambunctious Friday night when we did field hockey live here. It was interesting to see.
Well, the JVs were on when I got here. The varsity had just finished, so it was a pretty mellow crowd at least tonight. But
it's a good crowd too.
What town was that? Tonight they played Lexington, obviously.
Melrose. Who did we play Friday night?
Probably Burlington, maybe. Because we soccer, we played Burlington.
It had to be Burlington. Now you're going to make me
nice
think.
hustle, Molly. Good throwing. I mean, usually they play the same. The towns play each town, all their sports, if that works. Allie battling there, Allie McGilligott, and there's Jill trying to get through to Allie Ganley.
Okay, a little more offensive pressure, not a lot, but a little more now. Oh, nice play.
Nice step up by Emily Grace. Nice movement by Allie McGilligott. Over to Cameron Forsythe.
Try to turn the corner, keep it in play.
Oh, almost get over the head of the defender. That would have been nice. Let Julia Archer work some of her foot skills. Oh. Cassie Smith trying to follow the ball up. Oh, nice ball to the outside. See if we can shut this down.
Good job by Emily Grace.
Emily Grace, nice hustle.
Took one off the shin, but a foot off the shin, but it'll be a good play, make them reset. 11 minutes to play here in the first half. Nothing score.
Oh, nice pass. Oh, by Cassidy Smith. Nice job up to Jill. Trying to get it up further to a midi, but a little too far. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, nice job by Cameron to kind of shield, which is legal. I mean, maybe the other night we might have been called for a penalty obstruction call.
That's because you were in Burlington. Bad things happen in Burlington all the time. I don't know. Wildcats. I can tell you right now. I've witnessed it myself. Don't worry about that.
Can I get fined? I mean, is this?
No,
who are we monitored by, the FCC?
No, we're not monitored by anybody but Frank behind us, Messer.
Well, we'll behave. Like I said.
He doesn't like it. He'll tell me. No, I hate to say nothing good ever happens in Burlington. You're from Wilmington.
Well, I mean, I appreciate.
I can tell you stories, but that'll get me in trouble.
So coming up at halftime, Jim's going to do a little interview. So we're going to stay. We're going to put the camera right up on the scoreboard, but. If you want to listen to a nice interview coming up at halftime, so we're going to still be live. So you just don't run off. If you want to get a quick snack or something, go ahead. But we're going to have
We'll give you a minute to get your snack. We're going to have Jamie Poe, the sports editor of Town Crier, on. First to talk about Mike Ippolito, who passed away last week, who did a lot of coverage for the Wildcats, Wildcat sports, Wildcat athletes. great human being. He did a great job. I've talked to him numerous times as well. We lost him last week, and give Jamie a chance to talk about him, and then just ask Jamie a little bit more about the fall sports look at here in Wilmington and across the board, and hopefully we can find him some writers to help out with a lot of games to cover. Town Crier Sports has Tewksbury, Wilmington, and Shawsheen Tech's a lot of games to cover, not just football, but football, soccer, field hockey, and the like. So a lot of subs here now.
Emily Grace going out, Lindsay Broussard coming in, Aaron McCarthy going out, Ella Wingate coming back in. I think that was a 2-for-2 deal. I think 2 in, 2 out, I believe. I don't think there was 3.
I'm making them rethrow this.
Well, if this was Burlington, they would have let them throw it a couple times, make sure they get it right, get it to their own player. But all right, I got to stop.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we've
picked on Burlington enough.
I'm not picking on Burlington. Personally, I'm not. And I hate to do any official particularly, but we've had no luck.
Have you been in the traffic in Burlington? Jeez, come on.
Yeah. and drive anybody crazy.
Again, Cats defense.
Oh, Colleen
really
Bally,
well.
nice job. Good pressure, but that ball going into the woods. And again, thank to the ball girls. A lot of towns do not utilize them, and it's a great help for the girls, keep the game flowing, especially with the clocks running. We're about 32 minutes, just 32 minutes into the first.
What was that?
They're going to have a kick, so this is a little more.
A little closer.
32 plus 40, it gets over the wall, and she keeps moving it up, and she had it, but.
So my understanding here, she's going to try to take this probably to the corner closest to us, correct? She's a right-footed shot. If she can get it up, and then.
Depends on if there's any distraction. Oh, wow. Now, there we go, Ash. It seemed like it took about a minute and a half to get to her, and probably it's worse for her.
It did, and
obviously,
again, the distance of the kick, she was trying to go upper.
Yeah.
We'll call it my right. That would be Ashley's left. But again, Ashley was right there to make the play. That seems to be where everyone wants to take that shot on here in soccer, get it to the upper right and left corners. That was a great play by
here Lexington coming right back. Oh, nice body control there, Molly McDonald. But that ball was kicked, that free kick from the 30-yard line. So that was 40 yards to the. Yeah. So that was quite impressive kick. I would imagine she takes a lot of them because 40 yards in the air. So if they get a kick anywhere from the 20-yard probably in is going to be very dangerous.
So what you're telling me, Mike, we don't want to foul in that area.
Please
That's
what
we don't want to do.
But
we don't want to give the announcer a heart attack.
No. Lexington, we're 6:44 remaining in the first half.
It's a big last 6 minutes. The Cats have played really good defensively. Now you want to keep it. See if you can put a little bit of pressure on, take a little pressure off your defense. This is Broussard, who actually made a really fine defensive play down here just a little bit earlier, too, just in the game. So
on your TV here, you can see the nice new track that was installed just probably a couple weeks ago because when the Wildcats had to play their first couple games over the Shawsheen Elementary. So Archer able to just roll one in, keep the goalie.
Keep her warm.
Keep her, yeah.
On a cool night. But again, it's just another opportunity to keep them on their heels, not their back heels. I would hope they only have one set of heels.
Nice work. So, and they able to come out with it, trying to get good pressure. Oh, nice hustle up.
That's
by Lindsay Broussard. Lindsay Broussard, whose sister, Amanda Broussard, I have to ask maybe at halftime. Her older sister, Amanda, graduated last year, was a very integral part and scored quite a few very important goals for the Wildcats last season.
Good play there by Baldy.
Looks like Lexington won a throw in, and we have a sub. Nope. I think she's just running down for the.
That's just Baldy coming back in.
So, yeah, so the back lines, except for Emily Grace is out, and
Broussard's
Lindsay Broussard in. A nice throw-in. I'd rather not say that when they did it, but give everyone credit for well played.
Cats did a good job, though, controlling. Once the throw was made, the Cats control and get it up the field. Ganley, who's been doing a good yeoman's work over there in the front line. A lot of the play over on the far side, too, so we're not getting to see Kate McDonald with her speed.
So it looked like we had Collins for Collins. We had Jill out, Jess in. 3 out, 5 in.
Not Kate, that's Molly, sorry. There's too many twins on this team, Coach.
Yeah, Molly, yeah. 3 sets of sisters.
Sisters, rather, not twins.
Sisters, yeah. And then we have the cooks, Ariana and Annabelle Cook. I believe one's recovering from injury. I don't quite have that information in front of me, so hopefully everyone gets healthy back. This is, like Jim said, our record is 3-3-2, so this is the 9th game of the season. So technically, not technically, we are. This is halfway through the season. So there we go. We got Jess Collins battling number 5. It would help if they have the numbers a little bit. I don't even know if they have them on the front. I don't think so.
Well, bigger numbers always helps older guys like us.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely.
When I was replaying it on TV, I watched it through YouTube, but then on the TV, the YouTube link.
Every sport at this field is hard to see when we get and the darkness comes because of the glare off the field.
Lindsey Broussard.
It's going to be trouble. Cut that angle off. Good play by Baldy. Nope, that's a great play.
Nice play, and then she didn't play it when she was on the ground.
Right.
Oh, that was impressive. That was impressive. Let's get that down there and change the field. So that's what teammates do. Lindsay tried to challenge it up high, and then Colleen did her thing.
Colleen did her thing and took the body very well, too.
Yeah,
and didn't
legally.
foul. Right.
Oh, nice job.
Cassidy's a little bit more aggressive. No whistle on that.
Now that was both equally going for the ball,
right.
so I think that was a great non-call. So Lexington trying to crank it up just before the half here.
Yeah, we're down under 3 minutes. Cats need to regroup again.
So on your TV, the clock should stop at 2 minutes. So go ahead and set your timers. It'll probably only be 2 minutes unless we were in Burlington. Then it might be 5 minutes. Oh, did I say that out loud? But let's again.
I said,
we're just having a little fun with that. But the girls work so hard for the victory and to get it snatched away. But
stoppage time.
Moving on, yeah, that's not usually a thing unless there's an injury, which I understand. But the girls are playing for one reason. Ashley's going to scoot out there.
And pick it up.
Hopefully she'll take it. Yep.
Again, now the Cats have to. They'll play the 2 minutes of stoppage time, and it is nothing. Again, now we talked about the last 5 or 6 minutes being important. Now we're down to the last 2 minutes. Very important. They played a really good defensive first half.
Yep.
They want to finish the half strong. Doesn't mean they're going to get shot on that, but here comes Ganley, who's been really strong offensively. They want to just finish the half strong, Mike. Don't give up any cheap.
Allie McGillicott, let's see if she can send a nice pass over to Jess. Coming in, maybe hit Molly over here. And Lexington able to take it away. Nice hustle, but Lindsay's going to bounce it in with the clock stopping. So I'm not even setting a clock. So, but it doesn't matter.
We're 15 seconds in, Mike.
We do have a little assistance here in the booth. Russ.
Teacher Russ Carroll really on the ball for us. This is the second time he's bailed me out in a week.
Oh, nice steal by Colleen Baldy up to. Then we got Julia Archer. See if she can
get a drive here. Get a set.
Allie McGill. Ganley. Jess.
See if she get over here to get the cross.
Just a little dubber coming in, but hey, the ball down here, less chance.
Nice boot.
The clock's running.
It's that nice play.
Nice header.
Now we'll hopefully just finish the next minute here in the neutral zone or the midfield.
Yeah, I don't know how much either set of coaches make their players aware of how much time is left.
Correct.
Maybe more at the end of the game, but I think that would be a awareness that you would definitely want to know. That way,
yes.
Can I take a chance? Should I not take a chance? You don't want to change your game too much, but
one last offensive possession here probably for the Lexington as we're down under about 40 seconds to play. As I guess.
Oh, nice ball over. Oh, trying to go over to Molly McDonald. Oh, nice little touch pass. That's what those little patient.
Good job. Take it forward.
Cassidy Smith. Uh-oh. Oh, nice turn there by the body where Cassidy Smith.
Kick it deep.
That's what I'm thinking, but that's what I'd like to see.
We're down to, but I would say
there we go.
We'll see the whistle within the next 5 or 10 seconds here, I would imagine. Watch the referee. The far referee's got his hand up.
So we got a throw in by Molly McDonald. Usually they won't do it on a score. I don't know if you consider this a scoring chance, but
they'll let there's the whistle for the half.
The first half whistle with
So, Mike, at the end of the first half, we go 0-0. Cats with a really good job defensively. Maybe they can switch up some of their offense, try to get more scoring opportunities.
Second half about to get underway here at Alumni Stadium. October 3rd, Wildcats get the ball to start, but it doesn't last long. It just goes back and forth. So first half in the books, 0-0. Lexington had a slight advantage with ball control, but the score is 0-0. So see what the Cats can do. Nice hustle by Allegheny to get the ball bouncing in. And nice hustle.
Ooh.
Bounced off, and nope, no call.
No,
I
it
didn't
looks
think
like they both defenders seem to meet at the same point, and it's probably a good no call there. Although
I hope he stays consistent with that, because that is it's a great soccer play.
Yes,
and it's legal, but you see a little nudge there, and then, even they're 30 yards away. So, yeah. But I do like the non-call. Nice play by Lexington defender.
Cats coming out a little more aggressive offensively to start the half, which is something that we thought we might see something different, and that's what we're seeing different. Hopefully they can get some opportunities. Again, there's another using the physicality of the Lexington player. She keeps it in play.
So it looks like we have the same starting lineup. Emily Grace back for Lindsay Broussard, then Cassidy Smith, Colleen Baldy, and Cameron Forsythe, the back four. Front, the McDonald sisters, anchored in the middle by Allie Ganley. The Collins sisters, anchored in the middle by Ella Wingate.
So again, try to be a little more aggressive with the offense. There's probably nothing wrong with a 0-0 tie here, and then that means you got to play solid defense. So like we said, you'd like to get the win, but you do not want to. You're not going to get penalized for a tie with a Division I program in the MIAA. But again, they look a little more aggressive coming out. Coach Hendy might have just read them the right eye. We got to be a little more aggressive, try to get it through the midfield and into our all-offensive zone.
Yeah, it's a fine line, being aggressive and not making a costly mistake, a foul, giving them, as we noticed in that first half on that one free kick from approximately 40 yards out, that girl had quite the boot on her.
Correct.
So you move that ball in 10 yards, she can probably hit. If you hit the top corner on any goalie, they can jump up straight 8 feet. My daughter can go above the bar in the middle, but you start pulling it out to the corners, no goalie's going to save it. As Molly McDonald proved it the other night. If you get a chance, people just watch that highlight reel of even the 3 goals. Great skill on the Wildcats' part. Nice throw-in by Lexington. Defended well by the Wildcats up to, that was Kate. Now we got Kate on this side, the near side. Yeah. Molly will be on the far side, 23. Molly McDonald, 23, is a junior, same as my daughter. We coached her, as I mentioned the other night, with Melissa Doherty for like 4 to 6 years. 4 years in travel, and then we started them all in kinder soccer. Hard to believe we're they're juniors, and my older daughter in college. So
goes by quick, Mike.
Yes.
Spoken from a man of experience. It goes by quick. But again, here we go. A little more aggressive. They must have seen something. At least the adjustment was made, because Lexington was really quick in the midfield with their passes. They weren't sit. They don't let the ball sit on their feet.
That was a nice ball, Lexington.
But again, Baldy has been strong here on the back line.
But nice play by number 10, Lexington, to intercept that before going out.
They're really quick with their passes in the midfield.
Nice lead pass. Again, Lexington is a very, very skilled program usually. And it looks no different this year. Ella Wingate way on the far side over to Allegheny, trying a little give and go. Back to Ella. Need another option. Trying to switch fields over to Kate. Back to Jess Collins. Trying to get it through. Molly McDonald hanging back a little bit, and a throw-in. Just a throw-in deep in the zone.
Just for observation there, when Ella Wingate made the aggressive push forward, Kate, Molly McDonald dropped back to fill that mid position. Yes. And therefore we don't have, then I think
we didn't have a body.
Ganley thought there'd be a body there, and Wingate was probably dropping back. So it was a good idea, but because they switched the midi and the forward, and they were just protecting defensively, that sort of made that play slow down a little bit.
So I'm still waiting on that text about the 4x100 record time, or if anybody that knows me and has my number, that knows that that record time by the 4x100 girls last spring, which is impressive. Of all time, they set the school record, so that's pretty impressive. Lexington trying to get out of their own zone. Cameron Forsythe who's done a nice job. Another nice play. There's Kate McDonald battling in there. Number 19, back to her. A nice, cool, calm pass there by number 12, just up to number 2. Sorry, we're just using some numbers, but that's all we got.
Again, Mike, there's a nice steal by McDonald.
Oh,
their size on the back line is causing our younger players a little bit of issue.
Yeah, I don't. They're tall and the physicality. Nice hustle back by Emily Grace, who's showing some speed as well.
But we're relatively young still. We're not like I wouldn't call them a senior-laden team because they're mixed in. So with younger players, Lexington seems to be a little more bigger and stiffer on the back line.
Yeah, the Wildcats have 5 freshmen. I know when Ashley was just a freshman, there was three that made the team. Oh, okay.
That was a late call out of bounds.
We'll take that. I don't know if that's going to be a throw-in.
Yes,
I thought it might be a kick throw-in, so Cameron Forsythe's going to throw that in. Yeah, we have freshmen. We'll welcome to the team Kate McDonald, Erin McCarthy, Lindsay Broussard, who played nice in the first half, number 12, Maeve White, and number 20, Allie McGilligot, the daughter of our cameraman, Mike McGilligot. I want to thank him again for doing a nice job. As I said, we have the TV monitor right to mine and Jim's left here, and it's a great picture, which you guys are going to be seeing at home as well.
Again, Cats try to use their speed, but defensively, Lexington cut that off, Kate McDonald off.
There's Jess Collins. I almost messed. I did really. Nice pass through
to Ganley.
See if we can get something going here. There's Jill. Was that Jill? Yeah, that was Jill. They're right next to each other, Collins. Jill to the left, Jess nearer to us.
On that previous play, Ella Wingate made a really good aggressive play from the midfield slot, from the center slot rather, to try to get that ball advanced forward.
Colleen Bally, nice hustle with the Lexington player pressuring her, but won the throw in.
Yeah, that's something we didn't see early on in the first half.
And that was Ella back to Jill, over to, that's Molly McDonald, the far side. Back to Emily Grace, just scoots by her. Back to Molly McDonald. Up to, I believe, Ella. Back to...
They're going to foul there.
I think a little obstruction, so we're going to have a kick here. About we call it the 37, but it's really not 37 because you got the 10-yard end zone, so we're 47. Yeah, it's pretty amazing how long a soccer field is. A lot of high schools play it 5 yards short on each because they have the single goal post in the middle. They're not be able to put the net all the way to the end line. So it looks like the referee is going to set the ball a little.
Not sure what he just did there.
Oh, he's measuring off to 10 yards, which football, you should be pretty accurate. And then he measured it, then she moved up a little bit. So he must have told her. But, I mean, the lines are pretty self-evident. But maybe you can ask.
Put it on net. Nice job.
Nice job. Okay. Hey, any pressure? You never know.
I think that was one of the Collins sisters with a kick there.
Must have been Jill. I see Ella over there.
That was Jill.
Jill number 3.
I mean, yeah, it was. Nice play. Again, you put the ball. You don't score on 100% of the shots you don't take. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so Wayne Gretzky reference as we did the other night.
From my friend Mike.
Nice back. As we're going to go to the Pocky reference, back checking.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
We're both Collins sisters back. Mitty's back checking. I guess it's just we're just going to go with back checking. Oh, nice cross in the middle. Oh, nice. Ashley Mercer nice play. Way to keep it in. That was a very smart play, athletic play. So she's going to boot it out.
Kept it from a set piece. We haven't had many set pieces. We've had 2 corners early on. That was it, right, Mike?
By Lexington, I don't believe we
have not.
We have not had
They had one the free kick, which was we saw from about the 40 yards out. So That's really been about it. Very well played, clean game.
Oh, nice ball through. Colleen Baldy flying up.
Good job.
And gains position. Uh-oh.
Oh, what's that call going to be?
I think it's going to be in favor of us. I think they
like
ran over us.
Lexington player running over. Is that Emily Grace? No, it's not Grace.
So I would pull that ball out a little bit, Colleen. Colleen thinks it's on the 6-yard. I'd bring it out, but looks like the referee's a little further, but we'll go with that. Nice play by
I think that was is that Cassidy?
Yeah,
Cassidy
Smith. Nice play. Took one for the team. Got bowled over. She let herself get bowled over legally without giving up an opportunity. So that was an awesome play.
A little different offensive action by the Cats here in the second half, being a little bit more aggressive, putting a little more pressure on.
Kate McDonald trying to get it through to Allie Ganley. That looked like an offsides, but oh no, they rolled it by. They got by our defense, and Ashley was trying to cut the angle down, but number,
I think it was 11.
No, she's crying, so. Number 11 for the.
We're going to guess number 11. And again, that was a little counter play where the ball was rolling faster on the turf, and the Wilmington defender got a little bit flat-footed, and Lexington took advantage and scored.
Adeline Fabizzo.
That was 11, just short of 11 minutes into the second half. Cats trail 1-0. Again, we're live at Wilmington's Alumni Stadium, and we're going to get 3 subs in for Lexington. Is she going to sub aggressively? And
I like the angle as she coming out. I thought she was able to it, but the girl, hey, you still have to have a nice strike. And Madeline put it.
I think the girl took it left foot then.
And she did.
She took it left foot and it looked like she was going to go right foot. She went left foot and just slid it by. Yeah.
Snuck in the post. So 1-0, Lexington's up.
So Ashley, no dinner for you tonight. I'm kidding. I'm only kidding. Sorry. Okay, so now the Cats are going to have to be a little even more aggressive. They've done a good job in the half here, and their aggressiveness on offense wasn't the logical reason for that goal to be allowed, but they're going to be very careful here.
Lexington moving it up again. Oh,
nice little elbow there.
Yeah. But the Wildcats' offensive chances have been few and far between, so that one goal is huge, but dealing with, as Jim was talking about earlier, Division I opponent, you keep them close. The power rankings, you actually, within your own division, you actually can gain.
Right.
With even a 1-0, 2-0. We don't want to.
You benefit by playing the bigger school.
Yes.
And again, it's the difference between Liberty and Freedom Division in the Middlesex League as well. We are one of the smaller schools. Lexington is one of the bigger schools. Lexington's a huge school. They're drawing from a lot more bodies than we are.
So. Yes. So now with 28 minutes remaining, hopefully the Wildcats can get a little, even one, all it takes is one quality, just like that.
Right.
That was, they're able to sneak in kind of, and the girl, she finished it off. So all you need is one great, play like that. So, and the Wildcats do have the talent for it. Good hustle by Lexington to try to shut it down, which they
It just seems like there's one extra Lexington player out in defense almost all the time.
Yes, Jim. This is the first game I've really a lot of games last year. I'd actually have to count, make sure the other team only had the keeper plus 10.
Another sub here for the Cats.
Looks like it's Jess Collins going out, and
is
it's
that Archer?
No. Allie Ganley is going out for Allie McGilligot's coming in.
Okay. Yeah, they just seem to be defensive. The Lexington seems to be always a yellow jersey or multiple yellow jerseys whenever we're trying to do things. That could be a communication issue with our offensive players. It could just be that's the way they're technically been skilled to play. Their technical skill that makes them play like that.
Cameron Forsythe up to Kate McDonald. We need just that one quality chance and finish off Emily Grace battling over there. Good speed by Lexington. Whoa. Colleen Baldy, that ball was way out at the 18. So good play by Colleen taking it wide.
Nice defensive
Nice
play.
block. Let's see.
Just tip it out of bounds and reset. Yeah, I don't think if I recall, Mike, I don't think we've had really one quality attempt on the Lexington goal. She's had a very easy time of it back here.
But it does. All it takes is one lucky bounce, and we do have some speed. Both Kate and Molly and Allie Ganley. Ashley Mercer's going to come over and scoop that up.
But I would
26
imagine
minutes.
at 1-0, Lexington's not going to look to counter, sit back, move their middies back, play a little more defensively. They play defensively. Like I said, it looks like there's an extra defender out there all the time.
Yeah,
That just might be their positioning or their skill sets, but it just seems like every time that we have a break, there's another defender that's popping up.
I think a lot of it is we're a fast team.
They should blow that whistle, so that should be a free kick.
A lot of it's is reaction time and awareness of where you're anticipating where the ball might go, because the ball is all over the place in soccer, but Lexington does have a good anticipation, and they're quick, and I believe we're just as fast as them. They're anticipating just a quick little bit before that.
See, right there is an example of the kick was short.
Yeah.
They booted it back out. It looked like we had an advantage, and the Lexington player came up behind quickly. It's like a set play they had off the free kick.
And Ashley Mercer's going to go over and take that away and shuts everyone down. They stop running 15 yards before they get there. So here comes the punt out. See where it's going to go. A little free for all. Collins.
It seems like Lexington's controlling the midfield.
Yep.
And with their three midfielders, and then the midfielders drop back defensively, so they're almost playing 3-on-8 at times, or 3-on-7. Sorry, I can't add.
Yeah. Well, once Lexington they have the lead now, they definitely going to be. They're going to be what's the word? They're going to be opportunistic or whatever that word is.
Opportunistic.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'm not going to use that word again.
That's my SAT word for the day.
Yeah.
Opportunistic.
Let's say that 5 times. But I think they're going to be very solid on which they have been.
Yes.
They're probably not going to change their philosophy.
Nice shot.
And you never know, but try to get a body, but it's hard. The Lexington line, as you'll see on your TV, they're the back four keeping a tight line, so it's hard. You have to wait for the ball. It's supposed to be when it's kicked, so you get a little jump, but the reaction time, as I said.
Yeah, they've been quicker to the ball. That's a good point. They've been quicker to the ball, and like you talked about earlier in the half, is their technical skill is at a level where if they're quick to the ball, they're moving the ball with they're not dribbling, they're passing.
Yes.
They
with
can,
purpose.
Yes, and do good, solid, hard passes. The Cats have done a good job in keeping them in range, though.
Yeah. Other than that, nice finish by that striker. I don't remember what we said. 11. She's in there.
Good defensive play there.
There was Cameron down there. No, the number 11. She's still out there hunting for another goal. Oh, nice number 3 on.
Ooh,
nice block by Wilmington. I didn't see what body.
I think it was Jill Collins.
Jill Collins.
Yep.
Al McGilly was trying to pressure her, and off Molly McDonald. So we're gonna Lexington throw in at the 23-minute remaining mark.
Again, we're gonna need a break. You're gonna need an unfortunate mistake and take advantage of whatever mistake they might make. Because even here, I know we don't have we're looking, the camera's looking there, but I'm looking straight out at the midfield, and their 4 defenders are sitting back here. They're not even really, not even coming up past the 40, right?
They're front 7 because you only have 10 on the field plus the goalie.
Right.
They're 3 or 4. Well, now they have 5 just back.
Right. Is she back? Yeah.
3 definitely back. 1 marking up on Julia Archer, who just came in. But 2 are just playing back, so you can't go any deep balls. And then if Julia happens to get the ball, she's outnumbered almost 3-1. They are moving up number 13 to get involved in the play, but right now.
But the minute that the Cats take possession, they'll slide right back. There'll be a shot.
Ball scoots in, right? Ashley just scoops it up, going to punt it out. Yeah, we don't have that rolling option this year. Caitlin McGuire was. I think the best in the league last year, and even all the Division I squads we played. I think Ashley she rolled it out dozens of times to her, but 3 or 4 occasions, Caitlin McGuire turned it into into a goal up to the middies, up to like Alyssa.
Good job with your
Renara.
speed, Kate.
Trying to get so they want to throw in. So just if we can keep the ball moving in that direction.
But again, looking at that play, she beat her defender, and the other defender is right on top. They're really back filling there, and it was like a midi.
Oh, no whistle. I mean, he is 50 yards away, so
he's letting them play.
A good parent crowd tonight, not too large of a crowd. We had a good crowd the first broadcast the other night, being what night was that? Was that a Friday night? No,
it's either Tuesday
or Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We did it last week. We did Thursday night, maybe. No, it wasn't Thursday.
Either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesday, you're right.
Friday
Tuesday.
we did field hockey, and then,
we were in Burlington Friday.
And our next, this is like I said, we're live here on Monday, October 3rd.
Yep.
Thanks to the generous contribution of the Collins family.
Oh, nice play.
Kate McDonald down the wing. See if she can get this set.
Well, we only have one girl in the middle, and who's way over there? But the goalie.
Her sister's over there, Molly.
So our middies are trapped back because of the pressure that
Correct.
Lexington's able to quickly change the. Here we go, Jill. Over to Aaron McCarthy. Over to Allie McGilligan, I believe. I don't see. I think it's number 20.
Throw the ball on the net.
Just
that might be the only option they're going to have right now. They're not going to be able to dribble past the defense, so they're going to have to try to get the ball up in the air and then drive the net.
And the Lexington defenders are hanging like almost on their own 10, which is 20 yards from the end line. So the goalie's going to have at least 10 yards of free play, before anyone can get back. So they play
been
really
doing
good
that all
philosophy.
game like that. That's been there, and they got the breakaway and they scored the goal.
Yep.
But again, they're passing with, like you said, with conviction. They're good, solid passes. Yep. They're not missing too many. They don't keep the ball on the ground, on their feet too long.
But with all this said, how well Lexington is playing, how well they're doing this. Right. It's 1-0.
Right.
Small Division II school against a beast from the east or the west, or south.
Beast from the Liberty Division, we'll call it.
So nice. Julie Archer hustling in there. Just say, hey, goal. We're still here. We got 19 minutes left.
And we are halfway through this second half. 1-0 Lexington with the lead. On a goal about 10 minutes ago, at about the halfway mark, 30-minute mark, or 10-minute mark, 30 minutes to go. But again, it's
Lexington just kind of playing keep away in their own zone, which is actually impressive on its own, with no conviction to get it up. So again, want to just mention we have the Wildcats have 5 freshmen on the squad this year, 3 sophomores, 7 juniors, and 8 seniors on this squad of 23.
And Coach Hendy generally has a good range all the way up and down. Our youth program feeding the varsity program relatively well.
Yeah, it's small but school. We've this is the first year, and at least the last 10 to 12. Let's go live here, but Colleen Baldy right there to shut it down. No.
There'll be no foul. That was a dive.
That was a good non-call. That was the right call, but it would.
Who dives the most? That's a European dive.
It was.
That's like I'm watching the Premier League here.
I actually called a dive at one of my hockey games this weekend. It was just the coach even. When the coaches don't complain, you made the right call.
Europeans dive. That's what we brought in the NBA too, flopping and stuff.
I don't know if this player was European, but
I think they were Burlington.
I did have a couple games in Burlington, so.
And they're not
but
I
don't know if I had Burlington teams. You never know at hockey rinks. We got a Wildcat throw-in. Again, we just want to throw some thank you out Sam Perkins and George Cox and Frank Messer tonight for setting up here and getting us rolling. And little disagreement out there. And no call, so they're letting them play. Aaron McCarthy, nice hustle. And then Will Matavo, Ashley Stevens, and Nick Filchner from WCTV making this all possible with a generous donation from the Collins family, Chris and Kristen. We would bring you the games, but would not be live. So this is a nice picture. And then we have the that highlight reel from the other night. And
we'll probably get a highlight reel when we do Senior Day as well. And then we got that coming up. We got Senior Day for the girls soccer will be a little later. We have Senior Day for boys football. For football on Friday. We'll be live for that. You can join my good friend Chris Neville, here we go, breakaway. Nope, kicked out of bounds. Again, there's your play defensive. Chris Neville and myself on football, we got Watertown at home. Hopefully get off to Schneid, get the first win for our Cat football team. See if we can get off to Schneid here, get our first goal for our Cats soccer team.
So even though we're halfway through the season tonight, after this is our 9th game, the Wildcats unfortunately have 4 more home games at the high school, and we only had 6 total. But one way or another, if this is 2 live, and we'll bring it to you one way or another. But
I think we were shooting to go 5 live.
That would be great. We have 4 more after this, so we'll
definitely do definitely senior day. We'll do live
next Monday. Yeah, the kick cancer game would be great for Coach Hendy.
Good take, good play.
Nice play by Colleen Baldy.
Baldy's been strong.
Yep.
Defensively. This is the first time actually Lexington's had that ball in their offensive zone about 5-6 minutes.
And then we look back and there's 4 or 5
sitting back here in front of us.
Sitting back here. We have them outnumbered, so Colleen Baldy did it worked out. But right now there's 3 Lexington defenders near midfield, and I missed Ariana Cook coming in, number 14 here on the right wing. Would have came. Nice throw in. So all of a sudden, 1, 2. They only had 5 players up, but able to put some pressure on us Wildcats. So again, Ariana Cook. Again, she is just I believe a Cook.
Annabelle or?
She's a sophomore. Ariana Cook. Thank you, Mike, on the camera for the heads up on that. I have the notes here, but by the time I got it, I was informed of that. Again, thanks to Mike McGill, got on camera. I got these. I had to recruit a few people, but it was actually easy this year. Much easier than last year.
I got to learn your recruiting skills because we're trying to recruit people for all these other sports. We did have.
Well, you got to have a preseason party with some beverages involved.
We did have a parent, a field hockey parent, Paul McGilvery, step up. Ooh, gets by.
Oh, in the goal, yeah.
Goalie's going to make that play again. That's better off. You try to get that long pass, see if you get somebody breaking with their speed. You know, it's really right now with their wall of defense they're playing. It's really probably going to be the only opportunity or scoring opportunity we're going to get is to try to kick it up and chase. Oh, here comes trouble again. Nope.
Oh, nice ball, but who's battling back there? Uh-oh. Whoa, that scooted back on Ashley. I thought it was going to take a nice save. Yep.
It was a good play. She had the angle all red, though. I don't think that was going to, unless that ball got up higher in the air, that ball was not going to.
I'm glad it was turf because it had a more true bounce to it.
Again, Cat stuck in the midfield.
Julia Archer. So she's up. So we have 3, and look, 3 Wildcats, and there's 5, 6, 7 white jerseys back. So they're definitely a stingy. I would like to see I've heard they're 5-2-1. I would like to know their goals against. I bet it's rather low. I don't know what Division I teams they've played yet. Nice defense there.
If you give me a second, I'll try to look it up for you.
All right. So nice hustle by Emily Grace. Punches it out for a throw-in to reset here. Approaching 13 minutes remaining in regulation.
And really, that's all we're going to play, I think, Mike, regulation. If we end up in a tie, we sit.
Because we're not in Burlington? Yeah, I don't.
No, extra time is a little bit different.
So
Burlington extra time is different than our extra time.
Different time zone. So it's again, this year we have 8 different. Last year we had a very successful season, but scoring goals was quite difficult. Lexington punching it through, but nice play by Cameron Forsythe. Who's been extremely strong with her other partners tonight on defense. Outside of that one nice strike, I mean, you give a good team one chance. Ashley Mercer's going to come out and grab that. Her defenders, I know her defense loves that. So we got Julia Archer over here on the near side. Ariana Cook, Jill Collins. Nice header by Erin McCarthy. Oh, nice ball right there. Trying to do a little give and go. Ariana Cook. So Wilmington Wildcats do come with speed, but it looks like Lexington is able to match it. Wicked ball through. And we're going to have a walk in here.
Off the post
and in.
Okay, that's the second time they got the breakthrough. This time from the right side. She went wide side.
We didn't have the angle here. I'm sure Coach did on that side, so it looked like Ashley was in a good position. But the girl looked like she put it wherever she possibly could. Number 11 again.
11 from the right side with the right foot, one with the left foot.
So we're going to have a timeout here with 11:47 remaining. That was just very we'll let Jim say the word.
Opportunistic.
Thank you.
And it was, and that's what they're doing. I mean, Lexington's playing everybody back. They get a little counter attack, and they use their speed. And she did a great job putting the ball in the right spot on the net. It hit the post and went in. You know, you're half an inch off. It hits the post, it goes out. I'm just looking up the Lexington results here, so if you bear with me.
So after tonight, the Cats going to have 3 days of practice. And then they're going to visit our southern neighbors in Woburn for 4:15 start.
They've lost to Arlington and Woburn, 3-1, and Woburn 1-0. They tied Winchester 0-0. So they've given up. I'll look at here. They've won 1-4.
So Woburn, we're traveling to Woburn on Friday. So
they've given up 5 goals in their games.
They've only given up
total goals.
5 total, and how many games?
What are they? 5-2-1, 8 games. Yeah.
8 games have given up 5 goals. So that's no surprise on the and they've scored. You have that, what they've scored.
Oh, I didn't add that up.
But obviously it's probably 15.
They scored much more than 5, I can say.
Yeah.
But again, defensively they're doing a good job, and they take the opportunity. When they get the opportunity to attack, they attack, and they got a really good striker there in number 11. And
yes.
She's really done a good job, and she's put 2 shots on net and has scored on both shots.
So after Woburn, then next week, let's see, yes, we're going to have a busy week, and the 15th is the Kick Cancer Night. So they play in Woburn on Friday, and then coming up next week we have 3 games. Monday's at home at Belmont here at Alumni Stadium. Thursday they travel to Wakefield.
And the Watertown game, I think, is going to be senior night, right?
And then the 15th. So, senior night is Watertown, Jim, yes, the 19th. So 2 very important games. As I said, Wildcats only have 4 remaining home games. But hopefully they can continue playing them well. Really, with soccer and playoffs, it's really about power rankings.
There we go.
So
a little better cross there. They got somebody open in the middle, but again, the defense is suffocating.
So hopefully the Wildcats with 11:20 remaining in the game can maintain this 2, possibly scoring, but maintain just the 2-goal differential, and the power rankings won't suffer too much. You just wouldn't want to try to lose to a powerhouse like 5-0, which they never do. And that number 11 has had. I would like to see that from a different angle. If we had Will here tonight on that reverse angle, that was hit the goal post, and instead of bouncing out, bounced in. So I know a goalie's worst nightmare is they dive for it.
Yeah.
And then they turn around seeing, it's going to hit the goal post, and then it goes in, not out.
Okay, but again, the second half, there's been more aggressive on offense. It just has not been as fortunate and lucky. Good friend Sam Perkins, executive director of WCTV, has just walked in. I smell something coming by me.
What is that? What is that, Jim?
Yeah, we're going, like I said, thanks to Sam and Frank, and even George helped out today for the final time with us.
Yes.
To get us on the air live. We went live last Friday night for field hockey. We were live last week for girls soccer. We've done a couple live football games as well. And again, thanks to the generous contribution from the Collins family. There's a shot on net. And for getting us live here. And anyone who wants to see their sports covered like this, just get a hold of Sam at WC. So it's actually Sam at WCTV.org. If you look at any business, families, whatever you want to put to your booster club, put together money, and a lot of that will be going to get some good feature packages, which you saw them put together. They do a great job with those, and get some live broadcasts. If we got a play-by-play guy who wants to do it, they're more than welcome to join. I can come in and sit here, and like Mike has done a great job volunteering. His skill sets are improving every day. He's done a great job here. He knows the game. He knows the girls. And really, really, Mike, and I can't say enough how much you're appreciated for what you do for the girls' soccer program here at Wilmington.
Oh, it's nice to get it on tape, but live is just a huge. We envisioned this last year, so approaching the 9-minute mark remaining in the game. We got Allie McGilligot out there. Cassidy Smith pops it up. Again, the very.
They've got 8 people in the back.
Yeah, and they'll just
their
with their
always,
speed, that number 11 speed. You give them that proverbial inch, and they'll take the goal, which one from the left, one to the right.
So what is that proverb? You give them an inch, they take a mile?
That's what I was taught, but
I don't know.
So Emily Grace, that's a big difference from an inch to a mile. So you really give them, yeah. So we got a Lexington throw in. Looks like another substitution going to come in. Hopefully I haven't missed. Let's see, Allie Ganley's standing up at midfield. So still, we got to defend. It's like the power ranking is still very important. Even last year with the Cats, we did not have a winning record. They played, but extremely competitive.
The important part there, Mike, is the top 32 teams qualify based on the power rankings. Then there's other factors in who you played and what your record was against certain people. Yep. Did you win your division? Did you finish over 500? So that can be more than 32. But if you're playing the top 32, you want to be in the top 16 to get a first round home game. And if you win that, you really want to be top 8, so you get a second round home game. So it's important to be at home because you could travel almost anywhere. Speaking from experience, baseball team got to travel 2.5 hours to Pittsfield, out and 2.5 hours back.
Thanks to the MIAA, yes.
We were the second furthest trip of the spring season, where somebody had to go from Central Mass down to Martha's Vineyard. They could have sent us to Martha's Vineyard instead of Pittsfield. It would have been a lot more fun. But we did. That's what's going to happen as we do a statewide tournament. That's why it's important to get that top 8. So you get you win the first round, you get at least a second round home game. Very important to do that.
I believe the Cats ended up being 28th last year,
and they had a playing game.
Extremely. But we had a home game because if even outside the top 32, anybody with a winning record,
over 500,
qualifies. Which, as our game, we ended up playing somebody that had a really good winning. I forget their record. I'm just gonna say it was like
Central Mass.
It was like 12-4-2 or something like that, and we beat them 6-0. So, but the MIAA, if you get a winning record, you make the dance. You play. That being said, so we were able to get. So we were a higher seed, or lower seed, whichever one. The higher seed, I want to say it. We're 28th, and they were like 36.
Correct.
And we came up with A. But then, unfortunately, being the lower seed after that round, you're going to play a top seed. I think Silver Lake was 3rd or 4th. And they were quite impressive.
Joe Collins trying to generate some offense down here in the boxes. We moved our middies up. So this is an opportunity. You got to be careful on the counter for Lexington and their speed. A nice play again.
There we go. Was that Jill over there?
That's Jill.
Yeah.
Second time she's made this attack.
Good defense to steal it away. Julia Archer, nice position, trying to get it up to Allie Ganley. Hustling it. Hopefully they'll just kick it out, and we'll try to set a play here.
But Mike, I'd much rather be the 10 seed than the 28th seed. Because a lot of times then, because those extra 32-plus teams make the tournament, your 28th seed is going to get a home game against a lower seeded team. There we go.
So just misfire a little bit, but
there's a cross here. Cats playing real aggressive here the last 6 minutes of the game.
Yeah, I haven't really, and I don't think Lexington has piled in the substitutions either. So they've had a few. So they're still playing. They're probably basically the starting lineup. So we got over here Lexington again. They like to take advantage. I'm not even gonna go home and study. My wife's a court reporter, so I can have her write it out phonetically for me, and I can.
Opportunistic.
Yeah.
Is that the word we're looking for?
Yeah, one word gets me every. Last year it was Olivia's last name, which I got it right the other night. I'm not going to even try to say it again. So Olivia, I apologize, but I got it right the other night, and I don't even want to risk it. But hey, in the audience tonight, Ashley Mercier is going to come out and grab it. Thank you. Nice awareness. We had Audrey Curto in the crowd tonight. She's off to college.
And we also, on Lexington staff, we have Adriana Kippenberger, who played here for Coach Hendy. I can see her parents right down in front of me, too.
Audrey's mom went all the way into Boston just to pick her up so she could come out and support the Wildcats, and she's going to, after the game, going to drive her back in.
I'd make her take the train. They make Brian.
Not Audrey.
Brian's got to drive all the way out to Merrimack every day, so Audrey can take the train.
Well, Audrey was great friends with my daughter Ashley, and we lived pretty close to each other, and she was Ashley's driver last year.
There you go. It helps the parents out with the drive.
Yeah.
So we are at the 5-minute stoppage time. And we're well into 5 minutes of stoppage time, too, so at least 2 minutes in. So it's a matter of try to avoid giving up that late goal.
Yep.
You know, hang your hat on a 2-0. You don't really like to lose, but they did a good job. Just those two slight counter breakaways that comes the Cats.
Opportunistic. Oh, I said it right. Okay, we'll live with that. So Julie Archer trying to dribble it out. But again, number 5 just able to take it away. Gonna try to bend it around. Nice hustle by Emily Grace. Definitely want to keep this down at this. Nice play, Emily Grace keeping her to the outside. Really nice place. It looks like 23. Their player wasn't exactly trying to maybe kill some time. They got the safe 2-0 lead. A couple minutes remaining in the game. Again,
they're probably trying to get ready to fire up the bus.
Yes. The bus is running, I'm sure, heated up. For us inside the booth, there's no breeze or anything. It feels, but I'm looking outside at the flag, and there's no breeze tonight.
Yeah, we didn't get the rain they said we might get too. That's a here we go.
Oh, Molly McDonald uses some of her 4x100 speed.
Got her flying out on the left side. Nice play. Slows it down.
Oh, nice play. Let's see. We get just one hard shot.
Oh,
it scoots through. Maybe it went off.
Yeah, it's going to be goal kick.
It went through everybody cleanly, so goal kick.
You'd like to see that late game speed. Well, and she was flying down the side there.
So we have the unofficial. I would imagine we have about 2:15 remaining in the game, but the official, the yellow officials have the time out there. Lexington still playing keep away there, but Wilmington Wildcats fighting to the end. Nice play, Julia Archer, Cameron Forsythe. It would always be nice to be able to cut this down to a 2-1. That power ranking would be huge.
Be nice to get a shot on net too here.
Just in general,
that confidence too.
Yep.
Again, Lexington's played a great job, done a really good job defensively. As we watch this, they got 10 back.
Yeah,
almost 10 back. So it's tough to.
We rarely have a breakaway in our favor.
Correct.
I have noticed that this season, but hey.
Put it up in the air, chase.
The goalie going to come out and grab that.
Just makes the grab, yep.
So we still have outscored our opponents. If it stands as of now, the Wildcats have scored 15, given up 13 for the season. Nice hustle back by Julia Archer just to pop it out with just over a minute remaining. So Wildcats hopefully just hang in tight.
Hang it tight. It's our live coverage. We can, as we get ready to conclude tonight's live coverage. Again, this was live on Monday, October 3rd. It'll be on video on demand on WCTV if you're watching us on a tape delay. I don't know if they're going to really want to watch this game replay offensively. Defensively, they did a lot of nice things. So I think you can take a lot of stuff from this. Now let's hopefully that'll go right into Ashley. She'll make the save.
Going to scoop it up with under a minute remaining. So punts it out. There's going to be a free-for-all right there. Julia Archer in the mix. Trying to poke it up to Kate McDonald. Cameron Forsythe, they've had a strong game. It's been all it takes is when you have a skilled player, and it's been number 11. Obviously, somebody got her the ball twice, but
she's put the ball in the net too.
And then she's put it just because you have a golden opportunity, you still have to make that final shot, which they did. Unfortunately for the Wildcats.
That'll be the ball game.
And that's the final whistle. So we'll send it over to Jim for the final say.
Okay, so final score here tonight at Alumni Stadium: Lexington 2, Wildcats nothing. I'd like to thank Mr. McGilligot for on the camera work. Thank AD Dennis Ingram for stopping by and trying to confuse me all night. Mike Mercier on the play-by-play does a great job. Frank Messer, and the rest of the staff at WCTV getting us out live. We appreciate you joining us. Look forward to seeing you next time. We'll see you next live broadcast will be Friday night. Football senior night for the boys against Watertown. And for, like I said, for Mike Mercier, this is Jim Boyle, and we'll see you on down the road.